going to Disney. Hi guys, my name is Bree. Welcome to my channel. I am heading down to the Disney College Program in the fall of 2019, and this channel is pretty much for my family and friends to keep up with me while I'm gone, and hopefully to help some future DCPs along the way. A little bit about myself. I'm from Woodhaven, Michigan, so if you're holding up like your hand, it's like right here-ish, about 20 minutes south of Detroit. I'm a junior at Albion College. I'm studying English with elementary education, so I want to be a teacher after my DCP. I was involved with athletics on campus for a few years, but right now I'm a student ambassador, I'm part of the admissions team, and I'm also in the music department. So we're gonna kind of kick everything off with the Disney College program tag. So we'll see how this goes. Number one, how did you hear about the program? I've always wanted to work in Disney, and I've never known how to do it. I have a friend who I've known since we were young. We actually started playing softball together. I actually did the DCP last spring, and I followed her blogs, her Disney Instagram, and she looked like she had so much fun. She was working there, I think as a seater. I would just follow everything I saw. She was having such a great time, and when I got to be a junior here, I thought, why not? Like, I've always wanted to work in Disney, so let's give it a shot, and here I am. Number two, how was the interview process? The interview process for me was super, super easy. I applied, and about 15 minutes later, they sent me the web-based interview. I took that, and then maybe a half hour later, they sent me another email asking to set up a phone interview. So I set up my phone interview for the next week, which was February 5th, and then 6 days later, so February 11th, is when I got my email for acceptance. Number three, where were you when you found out? So I was actually on my way to class. Me and one of my friends were in my car, and I looked at my phone before I started driving, and I saw I got an email from Disney. And I looked at my friend, I was like, don't let me open this till after class, because I knew I was gonna start crying, regardless if I got in or not. So I waited, and I waited until after class, till I actually got back in my room, where I'm at right now, and I opened the email and accept congratulations, and I knew I was gonna start crying, so I actually started crying. But I was actually in my room right after class on campus. Number four, what is your role and what were your preferred roles? So I preferred any role that had to work with children because I am in the education field, so I thought that was a perfect fit for me. So any role that had, children's activities, attractions, even character attendance, I thought would have been, a perfect fit for me. But I am in the role of custodial. That wasn't one of my top options, so it was really shocking when I opened my acceptance email. But looking at all of recent DCPs, blogs, videos about their roles as custodials, they absolutely loved it, and I'm actually more interested in it because a lot of people have been saying it's the most guest interaction that you're going to have in the parks. And working in a field with parents and families 24/7, I think that's more of a better fit for me, just because I am going to have more of the interaction with the families in the parks. Number five, how did you meet your roommates and how many do you want? So I met two girls on Facebook. I messaged one because we were in the same role together, and one of them messaged me because she wanted to do a lot of the non-Orlando, non-Disney adventures, which is something I want to do. I really want to get like the full Florida experience. And then she was actually talking to another girl, so we all started a group chat together, which made us a group of 4. We kind of decided on like a group of 6, so we were looking for 2 more girls. One of the roommates that I found, I messaged on Instagram because she posted something about herself on the DCP page saying that she played softball at her school and I played softball at Albion, so we started talking about that. We really hit it off, we really got along, we really started talking, so I added her to our group, which made us a group of 5, and then turns out one of her classmates also got into DCP, so she was added in, so that made us a group of 6. and right now we all get along super well. I'm really hoping come housing time we get linked together, so fingers crossed on that. So exciting. We already have a bunch of plans on our first night, like going out to dinner, breakfast, so hoping that all works. What are you gonna miss while in the program? I am definitely gonna miss my friends and my family. I have a lot of close friends from back home that I played school ball with and travel ball with, and I have a lot of, you know, good friends here at Albion that I'm gonna miss hanging out with every day. I'm gonna miss my family, even though I know they're already talking about coming to visit me during the holidays. I'm definitely gonna miss my sister the most. She's my little mini-me. She's my partner in crime. We've been doing everything together since I moved away from college and when I go home and visit. So probably just all of those little things that I do now that I'm not gonna be able to do while I'm in Disney. Number 7, what is your favorite Disney park? I am actually torn between Magic Kingdom and Disney's Animal Kingdom, just because those two parks have the best memories that I remember. I went to Disney with my marching band when I was a freshman in high school, and all of my favorite memories are in Magic Kingdom, and then a lot of my family vacation memories are in Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom, so those are like my top 2. I can't honestly pick one. Number 8, what's the first thing you want to do when you get there? So I think I want to make myself the most comfortable as I can be, just because I am going to be there for so long, so far away from home. I can't go home, you know, once or twice a month like I can living at Albion. So pretty much, you know, making myself feel at home while I'm down there is probably my first priority, making sure I get all unpacked, you know, everything in its place, just getting into, you know, being in Florida already. Number 9, what is number 1 on your DCP bucket list? My roommate and I actually have about 6 bucket lists going on right now, which is really crazy to think about because we are so far away from check-in, but we are super excited, and I guess my number 1 that stands out to me is 4 parks in one day. I've never been able to go to all 4 parks in one day. The max that I've done is maybe 2, and not even going through the entire park. So I just think going all 4 parks, doing everything in one day is going to be the most fun thing that I can think of right now. I mean, there's a bunch of other things, but the 4 parks in one day is definitely one of the ones that I really want to get done while I'm in Disney. And number 10, what is one thing you want to take away from your program? I want to experience Disney to its fullest as a cast member. I have been to Disney so many times in my lifetime, probably, you know, more than 10 times, and I've pretty much done the same thing, you know, go on the rides, meet certain characters, but I've never, you know, done the kitchen sink. I've never actually gotten the full Disney experience, which is what I want. I want to be able to do things that a lot of people have said they've never done, like the backlot tours, or you know, just finding every hidden Mickey in the parks, stuff like that, meeting the rare characters that you won't typically see on a family vacation. So I want the full Disney experience while I'm down there, and that's honestly my main goal, is just to do that, meet new people, and have the greatest, you know, experience I can down. So that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys like it. I will be posting some more videos, probably like a little series of my road to DCP, just some fun stuff like that, just to keep things going, so you guys, what I'm about, what I do not in Disney, and then once we get down there, all the vlogs will get rolling. So stay tuned. Hope you guys liked this. Give it a big thumbs up, and as Mickey would say, see you real soon.